The 2005 disappearance of toddler Rahma El-Dennaoui is a case full of suspicion and many theories, but no trace of the 19-month-old has been found since she vanished from her bed in the middle of the night. In the early hours of November 10, 2005, Rahma, dressed in her pink Barbie pyjamas, was put to bed at 2 a.m. next to her two older sisters in their Lurnia home in New South Wales. Sometime between the hours of 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. the next morning, the toddler had disappeared. Rahma's brothers and sisters woke up at 7:30 the next morning and told their mother that Rahma was still sleeping. By 8 a.m, Rahma's mother Aliyah sensed that something was wrong. Rahma was always up before that time. The family saw that the toddler was not in her bed, so they frantically searched the house before finding the fly screen to her bedroom window was torn or cut, suggesting a possible abduction of Rahma. A cable drum had been placed under the window, possibly used for someone to climb into the window and abduct the little girl. An extensive investigation took place, including land and water searches of nearby areas and places of interest, but to no avail. 7 months after the disappearance, Rahma's 3-year-old sister claimed that she had seen someone that night, a monster who had long hair and no hands. The family stated that they knew no one who fit that description, and it was just the dream of a little girl. The years went by with no concrete evidence as to what happened to Rahma, and in 2012 there was a coronial inquest. The coroner had many doubts about Rahma's family's involvement in the case. She said that although there was no conclusive evidence that Rahma's family staged a kidnapping, there were many strange aspects of the case, including phone calls where her parents were talking in code, as well as joking and laughing about the kidnapping and splitting the reward money. When Rahma's mother Aliyah was questioned during the inquest about her strange phone calls and making jokes about her daughter's disappearance, she replied, "Do you mean I am not allowed to laugh?" Rahma's father Hussein was also questioned about a phone call where he was asked if the police were going to dig up a property, and he replied, "Maybe they will, but God knows how many bodies they'll find." Another phone call between Hussein and Rahma's aunt had several strange references about cutting the grass and how cutting the grass is not any good. When questioned about this, the aunt admitted that they had suspected that the phone call was being recorded, so they were using code, but that it wasn't in relation to Rahma's disappearance. At the conclusion of the coronial inquest, there was no conclusive evidence to determine what had happened to the little girl, but there were many theories about what could have happened. One was that Rahma's father was a drug dealer and the toddler swallowed an ecstasy pill by accident, which led to her death. Another theory was that Rahma was not even home that night, spending the night at her aunt's house sick with a fever. One theory suggests that Rahma's childless uncles may have abducted her and taken her to Lebanon. The most scary theory being that Rahma's own father had beaten his daughter to death in a fit of rage and buried her body. Although there are so many theories and a $250,000 reward on offer, there is no conclusive evidence to say what happened to the toddler, and Rahma has still not been found to this day. What do you think happened to little Rahma El-Dennaoui?